Kenny is with us in South Carolina. Hi, Kenny. What's up?
Hey, sir. Just started listening to your show today while I was traveling, and honestly, I guess with your new book coming out, you've kind of been in the forefront of some things the last few days. I've had friends in the past that talked about some of your philosophies and that kind of thing, but with most things, I thought it was getting to the point where I could be debt-free. I thought I had to have money in order to do so. My biggest question after listening to you and hearing some of these very inspiring stories, including George's today, congratulations on your debt-free
thank
life
you,
as
Kenny.
well, sir. But I want to get to that point myself. But our problem is we live paycheck to paycheck, and we're taking care of some our elderly parents and that type of thing, and we don't have a lot of disposable income at the end of the month. As a matter of fact, in some months we do have to extend things out with credit cards and that type of thing, but we want to get to that point.
All right. Tell you what, George is going to jump in and give you a plan. Before I forget, though, I'm going to go ahead and tell Kelly we're going to put you on hold and send you a copy of the new book, Baby Steps Millionaire, and a copy of Total Money Makeover, both. That's a 1-2 punch that'll get you rolling, brother. But George will give you a line up here.
Well, Kenny, thank you so much for checking out the show and giving us a call. That's incredible that you just were listening today and decided to call in. So tell me about your situation. What's your household income and how much debt do you have?
We make gross about $75,000 to $80,000 a year, and right now we're probably $350,000 in debt.
Does that include your house, or is that just consumer debt?
That is house, student loans, and vehicle, and that type of thing.
Okay. Well, let's separate the house for now. Let's put that aside. How much consumer debt do you have outside of the house?
With student loans and vehicle, probably 200 of that.
Wow. Okay.
And how much of that is vehicle?
50,000.
Okay, so 150 in student loans, 50 in a car or cars, and 150 on the house.
Right.
Okay.
All right. And are you guys doing a monthly budget right now, or is this new to you?
Well, I know what my budget is. My wife hers fluctuates a bit because, like I say, her situation with her mother. You know, we're paying some bills for them to supplement what they're not getting based off Social Security and retirement and that type of thing.
They live with you?
You know, my mother does, but her mother does not.
Okay.
Are you guys covering your 4 walls right now? Are you able to cover food, utilities, shelter, transportation without issues?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. Well, at that point, if you've got stable income and you're stable on those fronts, and you're making all of your payments on your bills?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How much do you have cash right now in liquid savings and everything?
My savings, we probably got $10,000 to $12,000 put aside. Okay.
And how much do you love these cars? I mean, could you sell these cars right now and help speed up this process of paying off some debt and get something cheaper?
Possibly, yes.
Okay.
Is it one car or two, the 50?
It's two.
What's the expensive one?
New truck.
And it's how much?
Just purchased.
How much?
The debt on it's about $35,000.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, Kenny, you asked, and so we're going to tell you.
Sure, yeah.
All right. Number one thing is when you guys sit down together, you and your wife together, combine your efforts, combine your incomes, and combine your messes. Okay? Your messes are the debt, the household that you got to support, a little help for her mom and dad that aren't there, a little help for your mom that is there, or vice versa, whatever it is, whatever it's taken to cause these things to happen. But we are now one. We don't run two different things. You're not roommates, you're husband and wife. We're going to be on one budget. As a matter of fact, we're going to go even further than sending you those two books. I'm going to go ahead and put you into Ramsey Plus, which signs you up for Financial Peace University to go through the class. And you and your wife can go through that together. You can either go to a local church and go through it, or you can go online and watch the videos either way, or both for that matter. So I'm going to give you the full freaking enchilada.
The trifecta.
I think you're going to do it all. But here's what you're going to end up doing. It may take you a little while to get there emotionally, but the two of you combining all of your income and then giving every dollar a name on purpose before the month begins. Part of Ramsey Plus is the every dollar budgeting software. Makes it very, very easy to do. You don't need to be an accountant. You don't have to be any good at software, anything like that. This is going to make it like using a yellow pad to lay out a budget in detail. But if you do it in detail and you do it together, you're going to feel like you got a raise, because there's a level of waste in all the disorganization. There always is for all of us, and you're not an exception. The second thing is you shouldn't have a vehicle that is 50% of your dadgum income, especially when it's in debt, and especially when you got all these other households you're trying to support, and especially when you've got this much student loan debt. So I'm sorry, brother, but that truck's gone. It was insanity when you bought it, and we're going to get rid of it, because I want you to get your life back so you can drive anything you want to drive in a few years. I'm not saying you never do that in your life, but I'm saying at this stage of the game, you're broke, you can't pay attention, you called a national radio show saying I can't even make bills without going into credit card debt every month. And so something's got to change here. And so we're about to clean this mess up, and it's going to get radical, and we're going to be on beans and rice and beans. We're not going to see the inside of a restaurant unless we're working there as an extra job. We're not going on vacation. We got a dadgum mess to clean up here. And you just draw back your fist and you punch a hole in this wall, man. That's what you're going to do. And we're going to show you how to do that with great intensity with your wife together. And I'm also going to say that the set of parents that are living on Social Security that aren't under your roof, we're probably going to put them on a budget too, because they need to get their crap together so you don't have to support them. They need to live on what they've got coming in, if at all possible. I don't want them to go hungry. I'm not trying to be mean, but they're probably doing the same kind of junk. They may have a car sitting in the driveway you're paying the payment on indirectly, screwing around with this stuff. So you got to clean up.
Yeah, you sell this truck, it's going to kickstart this whole process, and the book and Ramsey Plus, it'll lay all this out for you, but you're going to have a starter emergency fund of $1,000, so take all that out of savings, and the rest of the money you now have is going to go towards those debts from smallest to largest, regardless of the interest rate.
Take $5,000 of the $10,000 and go buy you a $5,000 truck to drive for right now till you get this mess cleaned up. No payments. Boom, I just got rid of $750 a month.
I love it. Kenny, call us back when you're debt free.
Call us back if you want more encouragement.
Yes.